the diamonds I thought you were someone I got this out seem to see all I can show is that I got someone I cannot make you when I thought you were alright with your flight and temperature I take it anyway the time to spend let me share this running well with you.
Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be some tips that you should know about the phone interview for the Disney College program. I actually had my interview a week ago, but I decided to make the video now. I believe they're still doing phone interviews, like they still have their application up. So this is just to help you guys out there if you haven't done your interview yet. Again, like I said, I had mine last week on the 11th. It was around 11:45. They can call like 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later. They called me around like 1 minute later, not even. My interviewer was very nice. It was a woman, and she was very comforting, very nice in general. And she, at the beginning, she just asked me a lot of some information about myself, like basic info, and it was just yes or no, questions, just to like clarify some things before we actually started. And yeah, so the first tip that I can give you is to smile, because smiling can definitely tell a difference in your voice. Like, you can just talk like this, or you can talk like this. So, yeah, so it's like definitely different, and they can hear it over the phone. The second thing is to prepare for your interview. And this could be either looking up blogs, YouTube videos of the Disney College program, going on the website itself, anything that can like help you with the interview, you should definitely do. For me, I had notes out in front of me the whole entire time when I did the phone interview, so that stuff definitely helps. Don't read your notes like on the paper. Don't like read every little thing that you wrote in, but kind of like look for some keywords. Sorry, and like summarize it up. Someone's calling the house phone. Next thing, like I said before, be in a room where you're comfortable having an interview. So, for example, I was in my mom's computer room. That's where I felt the most comfortable. It's very quiet over there. Everybody was on the other side of the house. I had the door closed, so it was really good. Breathe in and out. You should do this before the interview and during the interview. Like, if you get a little, let's say, anxious or worried about something, or if they ask you a question and you're like, oh my god, I don't have the notes on this, what do I do? Just breathe in, breathe out, and then answer your question. You can take like 2 minutes before you answer, just to like think about it before. And that's totally okay. I think, like, I try to answer the questions right away, but if I was like nervous, I tried to breathe before, calm down, and then answer the questions. Listen to Disney songs and videos before the interview. This helps a lot. It basically just gets you in the mood. I mean, I already love Disney. I already listen to Disney songs like almost all the time, or in Pandora. I love Disney movies. If you're into Disney itself, you should be okay. It will definitely relieve stress and just make you happy and excited, So, yeah, so do that. Be honest with how you answer the questions in which they ask you. For example, if they ask you, are you more of a fast-paced worker or slow-paced or moderate? Tell them the truth. Don't just be like, oh, I'm fast-paced, but when you're there, you're not fast-paced, Like, you don't have to be like super duper fast-paced, but if you're used to working in a fast-paced environment and you can like work pretty fast, you should be honest. I don't know if that will like cause any complications or not. Like, I'm sure if you're already in the program, they're not going to kick you out because you're not as fast-paced as they thought you would be. But you should just be honest with them in the beginning. Show your Disney side. Like I said before, if you need to listen to Disney music to help you, you definitely should. But I mean, if you're applying for the Disney College Program, I would already think you already have a Disney side, and you're really excited, and you really love Disney, and you just want to be there. I mean, it's like the happiest, most magical place on earth. So I don't know who wouldn't love Disney, but I do. And definitely don't be like afraid to show that, when you do the phone interview. Like, when I was doing it, she was asking me so many questions, and I got, pretty worried, like pretty anxious and everything. And I just asked my interviewer if we could just like take a break from questions and I can just tell her a little bit about myself, my passion for Disney. And she was totally okay with that. She was very happy I told her. She told me that was great, that I told her things I did, and it was really good, and I think it helped me a lot with the interview. And finally, ask questions at the end of the interview. You can ask questions about anything you want, the Disney College Program itself, or whatever, but I mostly ask questions about my interviewer, about her experience at Disney, what her favorite memory is, how she started, what her favorite rides are, her favorite characters, favorite princess, things like that. And I think she was very impressed and surprised that I asked her questions more about herself than about me. It kind of struck up like a small conversation. I mean, I tried to have as many conversations as I can with her, like ongoing. I think they lasted really like 3 minutes, but hey, it's better, than not trying to strike up a conversation. We did share a little bit of laughs, fun stories, kind of. So that was really good. The only question I asked her about the Disney College Program itself is how much the rate is when you get into the program, and she told me. And it's like it's like no problem, no big deal. It's not something I can't, handle or deal with. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Some of the questions that you can look forward to that they might ask you is 1, why should you work for Disney? What are your favorite top 3 roles? How would you deal with a safety issue? Like, how would you handle a situation if a customer is angry or anything like that at Disney? And if you have like a roommate and there's a complication, how would you handle it? Like I said, really just like be yourself and have fun, and don't worry, don't stress. And I'm still pending, which is pretty good. They've emailed me like 2 times after my interview. Well, my interviewer told me I would find out in March if I got it, but the email said I would find out in April, so I feel like it'll be in between. Hopefully I'll find out in like the next 2 weeks. That's my hope. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. And I wish you guys the best of luck with your interview and your journey into the Disney College Program. And I'll see you guys soon. Alright, bye guys.